What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Before I get into today's video, let me run my disclaimer, and I'll be right back once I find it. There it is. All right. What's going on, everybody? How are you all doing? Happy New Year. And I hope you've had a fantastic day. Tell me everything in the comments if you would like to. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at The Real Beast Mode, spelled like my last name. And I'm on TikTok, Erin Bees, and also on Blue Sky, Erin Bees. So hello. Thank you guys for being here. A little story time. So what had happened was the video that was supposed to come out today, I made a mistake on, and I said that this person was in Optavia. This person is in Modere, which is why we are here today, to correct my error, which I think worked out better because I was able to do some different things. And shout out to all the members that were on the members only live earlier. If you're not a member and you would like to, you can click the button that says join this channel, I believe. Or there's a link in the video description along with other resources and sources from today's video. So you can check all that out. Thank you guys for all the compliments. I appreciate you. Janelle, thank you so much. I have some new sound effects and I'm really excited. We all know how much we are a fan of this with Savannah.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Janelle, for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. And yeah. New sound effects, same sparkly eyeshadow and lip gloss combo. Well, not the same. I have ethereal over a purple shadow and also heavenly from Adriana Nicole Cosmetics. I do have an affiliate code, Erin Bees, all caps, one word, where I make a small commission if you go to her website, adriananicolecosmetics.com. The lip gloss I'm wearing is I Am Infinite. I mean, can we talk about how it looks against the, yeah, it's crazy. So if you like that kind of thing, check it out. I'm a fan of her brand. I talk about it all the time. And I don't know. I love it. I love her story. I love her brand. I love her product. So if you're looking for something, the eyeshadows, lip gloss, whatever, check it out. And just for full transparency, if you use my affiliate code, I do make a small commission. Okay, let's talk about this. So in the video that is up for members, because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it yet, I really love what I said about Optavia. It just doesn't apply because she's not in Optavia. She's in Modere. This is April, everybody, that we're going to be discussing today. Turns out she was a part of Prove It. Did not know that. And allegedly her link still works, even though she's in Modere. How does that work? Why hasn't she been sued by Brian Underwood and Prove It? I don't know. Makes no sense. Like a lot of what she says in these two videos. I have an 18-minute video and I have a 14-minute video that we're going to talk about. And yes, this is a Rob Zombie t-shirt. Please do not go to her page. Don't go troll her. I know you guys won't, but I would rather say it than not. As DC says, don't touch the poop. Okay, don't do that because nobody has time for that. Okay, and yeah, so she's in Modere. I do want to give a content warning as well. We are going to talk about weight loss, working out, food / nutrition, GLP-1, because she does, one of the videos is called GLP-1 and Curb, which is the Modere product. We're going to get into the science of all of it. I have sources already listed in the video description, 3 studies that we're going to talk about. And our goal here today, you and me, is to debunk the science that April is spewing that is absolutely false. So get ready, all of you science buffs in the chat. You are going to riot. People that are on a GLP-1 medication, probably going to riot. Just everybody's going to riot. Just prepare for that. So again, content warning. And if any of that is something that you're not prepared to watch or listen to, skip this live stream. I am in a silly, goofy mood, and we are going to start this off right. You already know. I'm a fan of Dr. Pepper, zero sugar, strawberries and cream. Not sponsored, but I'd like to be. Anyways, I do an ASMR moment if you are new to my channel. So I'm going to open the can. You rate it 1 through 10. Members have a special emote that you can use. And yeah, let's have some fun. But first, make sure that you like and subscribe. Okay, here we go. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that was a letdown on my end. Blackberry Diet Dr. Pepper? What? That's pretty wild. I'm not going to leave that banner up the whole time. It was just a cute little reminder I had some fun with. A 7 out of 10. I think you guys are being generous. Claire, I'm with you. 5. What are we doing, Dr. Pepper? What's happening? A 6. The bubbles were tired. Just like these arguments that April's about to attempt to make in her video. It was short but aggressive. I can get down with that. Yeah, I'm going to need to get my hands on Blackberry Diet Dr. Pepper for sure. Okay, shall we get started? If you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel, it would be amazing. I actually have this titled Optavia Hun Speaks Science, but she's in Modere. So that's my mistake. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Do I want this layout or do I want... Let's try it. Let me see if this is the right one. I don't think it is. We're going to go with this one.
Hey, you guys.
This is April, everybody. April is, like I already said a few times, in Modere. She was in Prove It as well. Her link still works with Prove It. Not really sure how that happens. And she also, I believe, was a part of Rodan and Fields at some point. So we have, in my opinion, a serial MLMer. And it's going to get wild. So prepare yourself.
Guys, so if you're hopping on, say hello. Love to know you're on, or I can chat with you. Let's see.
Same.
Our new GLP-1 supplement is coming out on Saturday. So I just wanted to hop on and answer any questions that you guys have, or I know everybody's wanting to know the cost. Okay, I don't know the cost yet, but hopefully I will get to know the cost on hopefully Friday, where I can communicate with you guys that are on the list.
They always treat it like it's this big secret. For example, I remember when I was a part of Prove It, and there would be like an emergency Zoom. And then you get on the Zoom and you find out there's going to be either a new flavor or an old flavor coming back, or there was a sale. They always make it like it's a secret information. Listen, it's a product that you're trying to sell. Stop it.
This is going to be like a big deal, because this, the shot's been around for a while, the Ozempic and the Mounjaro and the Wegovy.
And you know what also comes with those? With the shot, as you refer them to? I prefer to call them a GLP-1 medication prescribed by a doctor. That's just me, though. It comes with scientific research. Yeah.
And if you're new to all of this, basically what those shots do is the GLP-1, your body produces GLP-1 naturally. And so, but not everybody's produces the amount it should. And some of us, we're insulin resistant. And then, so like, if you've been trying to lose weight, you've literally tried everything. Your diet's good, your exercise is good, you're doing all the things. And nothing's working. This is probably the thing that's missing.
Except probably not, because that's not everybody. And there are a lot of variables. Oh man, this insulin resistance conversation makes me want to throw this diet Dr. Pepper, or excuse me, Dr. Pepper Zero across the room. I'm not going to, because that's like a total party foul. That's how it makes me feel.
As we get older, things just, our body just doesn't, things don't work as effectively as they once did, right? And as we get older, I think that GLP-1's production just kind of slows down, right? So the shots are great, and people have lost a ton of weight on the shots. The only problem with the shots is, they're expensive. They can make you really sick. They can make you really nauseous.
And you know how they know that? You know how they know the side effects? Because they studied them. There's research so that they are aware of the side effects. What are the side effects of taking Modere Curb? That's a proprietary blend. That's the product that she's talking about, by the way. We're going to get into all of that. However, what are the side effects? Oh, no side effects? I guarantee you she's going to say there are no side effects from taking Modere's products. I highly doubt that, because I'm hearing that their Curb product is actually clogging people's toilets. Yeah. Yeah. I went there. Yes. Yep.
They can make you very tired, and some people just can't handle the side effects from the shot. And if you can and you love the shot, like, this video is not for you. Like, you just keep doing what you do, and that's great. Because if you
Hey, guess what? People don't need your permission to keep doing what they do. They don't need it.
you have something that's working for you, I want you. There's something in my eye.
It's probably one of those really long eyelashes. Or maybe it's your contacts. I don't know.
I want you to keep doing that. This is for my people.
I want you to keep doing that. Listen, I'm going to be pausing this a lot. I have a lot to say. And this gal makes me want to riot. And we're not even into the science part of it. That's really going to make me riot.
That, like I said, they can't afford, $800 spent on the shot a month. This is for the people that have tried the shot, and they're just like, oh, I just can't handle the nausea. I just can't do it.
And it's stopping up sinks. That was a review. We're going to look at the reviews. Yeah. It's embarrassing.
So that's why this is so, like, groundbreaking, because it's like nobody has launched anything quite like this before, ever.
And yet every MLM company out there has an all-natural GLP-1. Every single one of them.
And then we had a trial period, like, let's see, it was over 12 weeks, and it was like 20 or 28 people. Anyway, they lost over, like, I think over 450 pounds, like, altogether. Massive amounts of weight.
And they also were following a meal plan, and they also were exercising or focusing on steps. So they were manipulating the calories they were taking in and the calories that they were burning through exercise/steps. But you're not going to tell people that, are you? No, you're going to tell them that they lost all that weight from these products, which was probably a group of distributors in the company. Come on.
Nobody entered that test group and didn't lose weight. Every single one of them lost a good amount of weight, and they kept their muscle. So this is not...
And how do you know they kept their muscle? Did they have DEXA scans done before and after? Before and after? No? Did they have that done? Or are you just going by before and after pictures?
Going to... your muscle tone's not going to, like, go away. You're not going to be looking frail. Like, this is going to help you keep your muscle tone. It is just literally going to help you get rid of all the food noise. Because think about how many of us, like, we wake up and we're like...
I feel like the swallowing of that drink was very loud just now. I apologize.
Like, what am I going to eat today? And then we eat our breakfast, and then we're like, what do I want for a snack? And then what do I want for lunch? And then what are we going to do for dinner? And then everything, like, revolves around food, and then you're thinking about snacks, and you're thinking about all the things. So this gets rid of, like, that food noise. Like, you don't think about food, really. Like, it's just you eat for nourishment. You eat. That's why you eat. You're not eating just to eat.
The emotional manipulation that I'm already seeing in this video just 3 minutes and 55 seconds in is astounding. Absolutely astounding.
It also slows down, like when you do eat, the digestion. So like it stays in the emptying of your stomach, it stays in there longer. So it creates, it helps you stay full. There's just so many benefits to this GLP-1 supplement. I mean, it's just going to be incredible.
It's interesting to watch her go back and forth without disclosing that she's going back and forth between Ozempic and this Modere supplement. It almost seems like she's using them interchangeably. And I find that fascinating because they are not the same thing, not by any stretch of her imagination are they the same thing.
Incredible. Because I just think, especially like even all the women that I've worked with, you know,
you shouldn't be working with any women, period. You should not be working with any women if this is the advice that you are giving. Also, what are your credentials and how are you working with women? Are you just selling them a product and now you're this product expert and you're coaching them on meal plans? Please don't. Please don't do that. Listen, this is not somebody you want to take nutrition advice from. I'm just going to say that.
it's a struggle. Like that insulin resistance is a big deal. That hormonal stuff is a big deal. Just getting out of that rut, like it's just going to be a game changer for so many people.
How many times can the game change before it's no longer the same game? Do you know what I mean? Because all these MLM companies will say things like it's a game changer. I'm sure she said that the Prove It ketones were a game changer. And I'm sure before that, she said the Rodan and Fields products were a game changer.
I know you guys like if you want on my list, like let me know. And that way I could just
on your list.
Go ahead and send you some info where when it does release on Saturday, you can be one of the first to order before it sells out.
Oh, it's not going to sell out. Stop it. Stop with the FOMO sales tips. It's not even a sales tip. Tactic is what I meant to say. It's so interesting to me how when these MLM companies say, oh, we're going to sell out, you better hurry and get it quickly. And they're using these high pressure sales tactics to try and get you to buy now without critically thinking. If this is you and you are somebody that you have somebody in an MLM in your inbox, either trying to recruit you or sell an overpriced product that's not backed by science at all, pause, let them know you'll get back to them, do some research aside from what's coming from the distributor, take a second and think about it. Because most of the time, these tactics that they're going to use, especially around weight loss or fitness, are these kind of quick result type things. I talk about this a lot, especially this time of the year. 15 days, 10 days, do this for however, a short period of time. And these are the results that we're getting. She just said this at the beginning with the group of 20 to 28 people and 450 pounds lost, excuse me. Ask yourself what happens after that short period of time, whether we're talking about taking some supplement, whether we're talking about some workout plan that's only 10 or 15 days. What happens the day after that challenge, as they like to call them, ends? Do you go back to what you were doing or not doing prior? So if you're somebody that is trying to be sold to by some distributor in an MLM company, ask them that question. Okay, what happens? Chances are there's probably going to be a new thing that you have to purchase. There's probably going to be even more products that they're going to suggest that you purchase. No, don't fall for this stuff. And don't believe the research that comes from them. Y'all will see why shortly. It's absolutely absurd. I know you already saw the title of this video. It's going to get wild.
I don't know the price yet, but I do know that it's not going to be like a crazy price point.
Actually, it is $80 for 30 servings. That's pretty crazy.
Let's see. I do know people asked about the taste. The taste it tastes great.
How do you know that if you haven't tried it? How do you know that? What in the toxic positivity is happening?
It's a Well, I don't think I can say that yet either. I don't know. So I'm not gonna say that yet. Anyway, just know that it takes good. Everything's like really, really hush hush. And
Guys, she has secret information, so you better get in her inbox. By the way, that's sarcasm. That's a sales tactic. That's a manipulation tactic.
like, I don't want to ruin anything. And so like, there's only like so little that I can say about it until like the real release on Saturday. But just know that, I mean, this is going to be a game changer, y'all. Like, and this is the perfect time to start it. Like, we're at the, like, if you order on the 21st, so you can get it by, you know, in September, by the end of September, and then you start this supplement, and then like October, November, like, you can get that weight off, and then like be feeling good for the holidays, and like, it just makes you feel good. Like, even like your stress levels go down, and you stress, and then like, you know, like, when you try so hard to lose weight, and then when you finally start losing it, like, you feel good. You can.
First of all, as a trainer, when I'm working with my clients, especially through these past holidays, that is not the time to start some sort of a restrictive diet, in my opinion. That is the time to enjoy food in moderation. That is not the time to do some sort of a restrictive diet. She is talking about starting a diet, introducing a product that she claims to be a GLP-1. Those are her words, not mine. Over the holidays, so that you can enjoy the holidays. Listen, the way that I enjoy the holidays is I eat all the things in moderation. Yeah. And relax a little bit.
Get your confidence back, and then that makes you want to move more. That makes you want to do more. So yeah, you just trust me, you guys. You definitely just.
I don't trust you, and nobody else should either. Period. Next.
You want to be one of the first to order this. And then I had made a post about this launch of this, and you know, somebody commented,
Are you uncomfortable because somebody wasn't agreeing with you? Here it comes, guys. Get ready for this.
well, you don't even need all these, you don't even need this kind of stuff. You can just eat healthy and exercise. And it is so much more than that.
What is?
You know, and it's just, I find that funny when people say that, because generally the people that say that are not healthy people. They're overweight people themselves. And then they're like saying that to somebody that's like I've lost 70 pounds and I've kept it off. So like,
doesn't make you an expert. Also, did that 70 pounds of weight loss come from using this product that hadn't even launched at this point that you said tastes good? And I'm wondering if you've even tried it. Or, what is her name? April, I think is her name. Or did it come from extreme calorie restriction? I'm saying that for a reason, but I will not elaborate.
I know what it takes, like, know a lot more than that person, definitely.
Oh, but you definitely don't know more than me, honey. No. Let's compare credentials, shall we? Let's compare credentials. By the way, I am working on my fitness nutrition specialist, I don't know, through ACE. So I'm gonna be able to talk more about nutrition and such, macronutrients, micronutrients, and we'll be working within my scope of practice on that. So if you're a personal training client of mine, or you want to be, I would love to have a chat with you, and very excited to talk about that. Yeah.
It is so much more than that. And then that, when you say things like that in comments, you know, it just takes exercise and a healthy diet, and all that weight's going to disappear. That makes people that are needing something extra, that makes them feel bad. That puts a negative.
See, this is telling me that she's putting the GLP-1 that she refers to, Modere Curb, on the same wavelength or the same plane as a GLP-1 medication. They are not the same thing at all for so many reasons. So it's almost like, is she defending people on a GLP-1 medication, or is she defending people that she wants to join her waiting list to sell this product that hadn't even launched at the time? That, has she even tried it? that they did a test group of probably Modere distributors, in my opinion. Come on. Absolutely crazy.
Negative stigma around it. It's obviously just
Yum.
not that, because like I said, the people that say that are generally unhealthy themselves.
Except I'm not. I'm not. I dare you to match the weight that I'm pushing or pulling in the gym. I dare you. Oh, this makes me so mad. When people have this argument because they lost weight, so now they think they're an expert, but they're shilling an MLM product that is not backed by science, that's a proprietary blend, it gets me a little heated.
And if it were just that, then you would be super healthy right now. And it's like saying, you know, like you're a runner, but then you're just, I mean, you could just go out there and run barefoot, right? Well,
There's a lot of people that run barefoot. They actually have running shoes that mimic barefoot running. So again, talking about something you know nothing about. That's what we're seeing here.
yeah, you can, but it makes more sense to invest in some shoes and run in those.
Depends on the person.
I mean, or it's just such a stupid comment.
Except it's not. Except it's not. You're just mad because people that you feel like are all our leads, which is probably your entire friend list, aside from the people that are already distributors. Anyways, you're probably just mad that somebody is causing your audience to critically think. And you know what? Good for them. Good for them for commenting that.
And I guess it's just around like not knowing, or maybe that being like jealous of people that are using different things, and they're actually.
I'm sorry, we're jealous of you? You are coming on the internet because I am providing commentary on how you are saying things that are absolutely wrong on so many levels. And you think it's because I'm jealous of you? That's wild. That's along the same lines of people that, I'll just talk for myself here, people that say that I am obsessed because I talk about Prove It. I came from Prove It. I was in Prove It. I was in leadership in Prove It. So yeah, I'm going to talk about it because prior to me talking about it on my channel, there was nobody from the inner circle that was exposing this stuff. So if I'm obsessed or jealous, cool, if that's what you think, but I'm still going to talk about it. And I'm going to bring facts, scientific data, and I'm going to bring some friends with me.
Actually having success. But I don't know. I find that comment just extremely irritating.
Right.
Because just no.
For you, because it's interrupting your sales. And again, critical thinking in the comments, which I love.
Like as myself, as somebody that like used to struggle with this years ago, like it is so much more than just calories in versus calories out. That is the biggest lie ever. It's so much more than just one workout or just eating healthy.
I'm sorry, what? It's so much more than one workout? Huh? What do you mean? One workout. That's interesting.
Especially women when they hit the perimenopause stage. You know, hormones play a big factor. And when you start to lose estrogen, like that, and you start to lose estrogen and then you are low on testosterone, women tend to pack it on around their midsection. And
that is why they should go see an endocrinologist that can run blood panels and diagnostic testing to determine what's going on and if any changes should be made. Not take some proprietary blend, multi-level marketing company that your company's product, that you're calling a GLP-1.
When you start to lose estrogen, you are hungrier.
Then
when you're
eat.
insulin resistant, there's no way, no matter how clean you eat and how much you exercise, that
the obsession from this person and her language around weight and around food has me questioning if this is somebody that in my opinion, either a full-on eating disorder or disordered eating habits. And let's talk about that for a second, because I can remember a time when I was in Prove It and we had just come over from Modere. We were all doing the keto diet. We were all drinking multiple ketones a day. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I remember going into the leadership chat and bragging about consuming, if you will, 1 gram of carbs in that day. I don't even know how I did that. Now, let's remember that at that time I was running, shouldn't probably have been running, and I was also lifting weights. Granted, I didn't really know what I was doing back then. I clearly know what I'm doing now, and I have an incredible trainer, because a trainer should have a trainer, in my opinion. And 1 gram of carbs in the day. And I remember going into the leadership chat and that being applauded. I remember doing an egg fast for 11 or 12 days where I ate nothing but eggs and butter and cheese, and that being applauded. And the reason that I'm talking about this is because, in my opinion, these types of things come from somebody like this. These extreme things. And when you're in a multi-level marketing company, these types of extreme behaviors are applauded, recognized even, especially around food. Especially around food. So, yeah, absolutely disgusting. Now, and that's why I put that story in on Instagram this morning, where I was like, man, I remember bragging about taking in 1 gram of carbs one day in the leadership chat. And now here I am eating a whole banana on my way in. Autumn Calabrese could never. That joke will never get old for me. And now I'm eating bananas and working on becoming a fitness nutrition specialist through ACE. And I had this whole moment this morning. Anyways, don't take advice from this person.
You can lose weight. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's where this GLP-1 comes into place. And like the whole, you don't want to buy from an MLM. That's so stupid and that's so old school. It's like,
except it's not. Except it's not, because in the year of 2025, the anti-MLM movement is coming even harder for MLM companies and the distributors that try to put this garbage out on the internet, thinking nobody's going to hold them accountable. By the way, if you're in an MLM and you're watching and you're having really strong feelings about it, and you think that this is hate, look up the definition of accountability, because that's what we do here. Yeah.
I guess people don't know. What you don't know, you don't know. And it's like,
And you don't know.
An MLM is no different than, like, I work for a company and the people above me, they get paid more, and then I get paid, and then like my boss benefits from all my sales and all the things I do. Okay, so that's my main job. And then I have my other job, which is my health and wellness, and my college and my GLP-1 business.
It's not a business. You're a distributor for Modere. They could change the comp plan. By the way, please explain to us how a traditional job and being a distributor in a multi-level marketing company, where one side of the comp plan is rewarding you financially for recruiting and having a team, and hopefully your team, according to them, your team also recruiting people. Does a traditional job require you to recruit people to do the same exact thing that you're doing, using the same hashtag, the same tired, fear-mongering marketing? No. Yeah, those are not the same thing. What you're doing here is a false equivalence fallacy. Yeah, April, you should look that up too.
And yeah, it's the same thing. It's not any different.
It's very different.
It's just, and you would rather like give money to like big pharma that like kills, that like kill people daily. Like, I mean, they're not on your side.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my God. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. What? And you think a proprietary blend that doesn't have any scientific, peer-reviewed, legitimate studies to say that their product does what you are claiming it does is okay? Listen, I am not saying that The medical community has everything figured out. Everything in life can be improved. There are real problems and we need some solutions for sure. However, implying that your MLM product is a better solution for people and using fear mongering to do that is disgusting. And the really sick part about it is this is all driven by her gaining financially. It's disgusting. Oh my
or
God.
not, versus somebody that's in a MLM. Like, that's so dumb. That's such a dumb way of thinking.
It's not. It's not. You know what I think is dumb? Being in a multi-level marketing company in 2025. Yeah. That's just my opinion though. Y'all let me know what you think.
And like those of you that think, oh, it's like a scam, like
It is.
I encourage you, I mean, this is taking a totally different route to what I was talking about, but I encourage you really, like, if to really research, not all MLMs are created equal.
Yes, they are. Yeah. If you're somebody that is attempting to be recruited by this person or anybody else in Modere or any other multi-level marketing company, highly suggest you ask them for an income disclosure statement or go to Google and type in the name of the company, income disclosure statement, and look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, because typically what you're going to see in these income disclosure statements is the top ranks are the ones that are making all the money. And as you get further and further down that pyramid, people are making less and less money. And the correlation between income and where they're at on that income disclosure statement are because of them having a team and recruiting a lot of people. So ask for the income disclosure statement. And this is such a wild take. Imagine trying to shame or insult people into buying your MLM product. How's that working for you, April? Huh? Wow.
And actually, she was referring to like mine as
Hey,
an MLM.
DC.
It's really not even that per se, because I actually don't even have to grow a team. I can just make money on things like I sell. So like she,
Tell us the difference in the commission between having a team and selling a product. In fact, how much of your income is from having a team? 98%? 99%? Because that would be really eye-opening. We saw from Monet, or Mona, as I like to call it on this channel, we saw the leak of the income and how almost all of the money from these top leaders was from having a team. Yeah, that's not going to change in other MLM companies. That's how this works.
literally knew nothing what she was talking about, but encourage you to look into it, because to survive in this world today, you need multiple streams of income, right? And so like, it doesn't matter if what you're selling, if you're selling insurance or if you're a real estate agent or if like whatever you're doing. I mean, you need multiple streams of income. So I encourage you, like, look into like something like what I'm doing, because I know like for sure it's been life changing for me. And like,
did you say the same thing when you were in Prove It? Because I bet you did. I bet I could go back on your timeline and find videos where you're saying this exact same thing with Prove It.
and especially now with this new GLP-1, if you're with a really good company, like they are constantly striving to be innovative and get on the latest thing. And like I said, the company I'm with, it doesn't matter. Like you don't
Modere.
have to have a team. Like it doesn't.
You don't have to have a team, but they have two sides of the comp plan. Just because you are trying to recruit people under the guise of, oh, you don't have to recruit, but also saying that you could make significant income. I know she hasn't said that, but typically that's what these people say. They can make significant income, but that doesn't happen unless you recruit and have a large team. And how do we know that? Because I can back it up with Modere's income disclosure statement. It's not hard to do. So just because you're denying a part of the comp plan does not mean that's not how the math works, because that is how the math works in multi-level marketing. That's how it is.
Doesn't matter. Like it doesn't. I don't have to have people on my team. I can if I don't. I get paid regardless. I get paid for just me. I don't have to rely on anybody else. That's what makes my company different.
That's what makes your company different.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Indeed, she does.
Different. But the main point of this whole thing was don't listen to people that make stupid comments like, you don't need any kind of supplements to get healthy and lose weight. Like,
well, I actually am a fan of eating real food and supplementing things that you have had blood work from your doctor that show that you're deficient in something, or if you are trying to get more protein and you can't possibly eat more food in a day, you could supplement a protein shake, or a protein, whatever. I'm a fan of that. However, I do prefer to get my macro and micronutrients from food. So I feel like there's this culture of influencers that are really big on taking all of these supplements, and I don't think it's necessary unless, and this is just my opinion, go to your doctor, have some blood work done. If you're vitamin D deficient or vitamin B deficient, B6, B12, folate, iron, take the supplements so that you feel better. But have the diagnostic testing done to show that you're deficient in something before you start taking something. Because if you have too much of certain macro or micronutrients, that can be very hazardous to your health. Very, very hazardous. So please do the research and please go to your doctor and have blood work done before you start taking any supplement or stopping taking any, especially medications. But this culture of influencers that are pushing these, supplements because they're making a commission and this and that, and there's no science behind it, unethical. Just like this person.
I would be lying if I said my whole 70-pound weight loss 3 years ago was just strictly just diet and exercise, and I didn't take any supplements.
Yeah, because last summer, I believe, was when you joined Modere. Prior to that, you were in Prove It. So I would venture to say that you were probably doing a lot of fasting, and so you're manipulating your caloric intake. So actually, it sounds like your weight loss might have actually been from manipulating your calories. And I don't know if she works out or not. I hope she does. I hope she lifts weights. But yeah, it's what it actually sounds like was happening. Weird.
Like, no, I took supplements, and they're really good supplements, and they help me, and they're supplements that I will take forever, and there's nothing wrong with that. And when you make stupid comments like that,
well, I'd venture to say that there are certain things wrong with some of the Prove It products that I've had tested for heavy metals that you can find in my Prove It playlist. Did you guys know that I have playlists by company? I have one giant anti-MLM playlist that has over 400 videos. Right. Right. But I also have it broken down by company. So if there's something that you are looking for, a company, you can just go to my playlist and find the company that you're looking for. Prove It obviously has the most videos because that's the company that I was in last before I woke up. And yeah, so you can check that out just as an FYI.
People, it just makes people that need the help feel bad about themselves, and there's no reason to. Like I said, because literally everybody that usually says something like that is overweight, or they don't have access to it, and if you can't afford it, that is fine. But don't make comments like that. That is just stupid, and it's ignorant. And
let's talk about what's stupid and ignorant. This video that you put out, this fear mongering, this misinformation, the blurring of the lines between, are we talking about Modere Curb or are we talking about GLP-1 medications? That's ignorant, in my opinion.
it is. I'm just for so many years I was told it was just calories in versus calories out. If you're just in a calorie deficit, you'll lose this weight. Blah, 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 blah. You won't. I didn't.
But you were. Because if you were in Prove It, they do a lot of intermittent fasting. They do a 60-hour fast once a month. And I know that product was around last year. So I feel like she's not telling the whole truth. I was a part of Prove It. I know what goes on. I know what is encouraged. I know the behaviors that are encouraged. Wow. Oh, Liz, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I feel like we should play something. This is how I feel about her live here.
is, I would call that false advertising.
Yes, false advertising. Agreed. And it's just straight up wrong. I have never heard so many wrong things. I forgot to download that sound effect, but yeah, I'm sure you guys all have lots of comments. It's unreal. Liz, thank you again for that super chat. I appreciate you.
Like, because I was insulin resistant. I'm in perimenopause. Like, so things are changing with me. So, you know, I needed different supplements and some.
Actually, you don't. I have some sources for this, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth. But when I was on a members only live earlier, I was like, does everybody that goes into perimenopause and then menopause, is everybody insulin resistant? No. And you know how you can help manage that or prevent that in a sense? Managing your diet and lifting weights. We'll get into that here shortly. DC coming in with the fallacy. Thank you so much. Part to whole fallacy. Just because she didn't allegedly lose weight by manipulating calories doesn't mean that other people cannot lose weight by manipulating calories. Thank you, DC. I appreciate you.
Supplements, they help you. And if they help you, then why not? If it makes things easier for you. And I'm all about, y'all, I'm all about lifestyle too. Like when you're adding in the supplements, you still need to, I preach this about protein. You still need to get your protein.
You don't need to be preaching anything about nutrition, period.
In. You still need to get your water in. You know, I still want you moving your body 10,000 steps a day.
What? Not everybody can do 10,000 steps. Not everybody should do 10,000 steps. This is very ableist of her to assume that everybody can do 10,000 steps a day. That's absolutely wild. In an ideal world, sure, but that's not reality.
I still want you doing resistance training at least 3 times.
What do you mean? Who are you? I still want you. What? Who are you coaching? Disrespectfully sit down and eat a snack or something.
A week. Like, I want you to do all that. I want you to create a lifestyle that way. Like for me, like I've lost it and I've kept it off for 3 years. Like that's what you need to do. And
let's see how you're feeling in the next 3 years and the 3 years after that and the 3 years after that. I'm trying to see something.
But anyway, if you're interested in trying the GLP-1, just comment to this video, excuse me, and then I will get you the information. It goes live at noon Eastern time on Saturday. But I would suggest like comment link, and I can go ahead and send you my link where you can set it up. And that way, when it does release on Saturday, you can go ahead and get your order in. That way you get the quicker you get your order in, the quicker you get it, because you're one of the first to get it. So you're one of the first to get shipped, and then you can go ahead and get started on it, and then you can be healthy for the holidays. I cannot tell you.
What do you mean? People are healthy for the holidays without taking an MLM product. I mean, not everybody is healthy. We all have our things, our battles, you know. But you don't need a GLP-1 product. That's basically what she's calling it, from Modere or any other multi-level marketing company. This is so wild.
How good it feels not to have a giant midsection anymore, not to have to deal with like belly rolls or back fat, or like just to be healthy, just to feel good in my.
What about, now here's a hot take, April. What about if we take the emphasis on how the body is feeling or looking, excuse me, and we focus on how the body is feeling? How are you sleeping? How's your energy levels throughout the day? For those that are suffering from chronic illness, how are you getting through your day? How are you feeling? Are you managing your pain? How's your flexibility? How's your mobility? She is only talking about how bodies look. That's absurd and speaks volumes about what I believe she thinks of food and body image. And that's alarming. This is somebody without the credentials, in my opinion, that is talking about weight loss and giving terrible advice, all trying to pitch an MLM product while fear-mongering around modern medicine. And then mad because somebody was like, just exercise and get in a calorie deficit and you can lose weight. And while that works for most people, there's some other factors that are at play for many people. But she's mad about that because it's causing critical thinking in her followers. God, I hope it did. How fast do you think she deleted the comment? Okay.
My clothes just to be able to like do all the things. Like, it just like do all the things. Like
What?
it even goes more than just like physical, like what I look like physically, like, but to be able to go and like,
She can't even come up with one. I just listed several benefits of working out. She can't even list one that is not a physical trait of your body. All the things. What? Sleep, energy levels.
lift weights with my kids, or run with my kids, or go to the beach and go on walks every day. And then
You forgot to finish that part about going to the beach. Were you going to say something like feeling great in your bathing suit, wearing that bikini after 40? Were you going to say something like that? Because I just felt it coming and she like stopped herself. It's more than just how the body looks. How is the body performing? How are you feeling? How are you sleeping? I could say this until I'm blue in the face. This is not somebody you should be taking advice from. The amount of red flags around her language. Oh man.
get in the ocean and run in and out and not have any trouble
Thanks,
doing
Brandy.
anything. And or let's see, the other day, like
mental
being able
health.
to do like real push-ups, not girl push-ups. Or
What? I'm sorry. What are girl push-ups? You mean modified push-ups that everybody can do, and regular push-ups that are for everybody? When did we assign a gender to push-ups? That's what I want to know, because that is embarrassing and disgusting. Wow. Yeah, her insecurity is so loud. And let me just say, this is not me picking on her. This is me saying this is wrong. What she is saying is wrong. What she is doing is wrong. And I'm going to continue to say it.
being able to do a pull-up, or just
I was waiting for her to say and be able to do girl pull-ups and be able to do the girl, stair stepper and the girl deadlifts.
it's not being winded, like just being healthy. I cannot tell you how good it feels. So yeah,
if I were to run into her in person and we were to have a conversation, let's just run a scenario. Let's say I run into her at the gym if she works out. I'm not sure if she does. Let's say that we're on the stair stepper next to each other. My question would be, can you please define healthy? Tell us what you mean by healthy. What is healthy to you? Can you imagine what her definition of healthy, how she would define it for herself would be? I guarantee you it would have everything to do with how her body looks and how small her body looks. I have this feeling.
will preach, this forever, like a GLP-1
Also, there's nothing wrong with modified push-ups. We love it.
supplement, along with diet and a healthy diet and exercise, is the magic. It's the magic. Like it works.
And that's why for most people, nobody needs a multi-level marketing company's product. But some people require a little extra help from their doctor, whether we're talking about hormone imbalances that Modere is not going to cure. By the way, the amount of treating and curing type things that she is mentioning in this is absolutely absurd, and it's not going to get any better. So prepare yourself for that. But some people need a little extra help from their doctor, from having blood work done to figure out what's going on. There's nothing wrong with that.
You'll be surprised when you get all that food noise out of your head.
Imagine the food noise. Listen, I know that I said what I said just now, but imagine the food noise that she experiences.
How successful and how everything falls into place. And when you get that GLP-1 production up, you will feel like a new person. And it's so funny. It knows I'm getting excited, so it actually did like fireworks. Did y'all see the fireworks on your end?
Except that's not why I did it. It's just because you put 2 thumbs up. That's, I don't know why mine's not doing it today, but it doesn't feel like it. It's not excited about what you're saying, April.
But I'm so passionate about this because like it was me for so long, like on this little hamster wheel of like doing all the things and not losing the weight. And it's just like, it feels so good to get it off and keep it off. And I can show you how to do exactly that.
No, thank you. I would much rather fuel my workouts with real food than take an MLM product that's a proprietary blend that doesn't have the scientific data to back up the claims that the distributors are making any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Like, and if you want to make money while doing it,
I
can show you that too. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of, let's see, what is the stats? I think it is 75% of people are overweight.
Where did you get that from? What's the source on that one?
So just think about that. 75% of 7.8 billion people in the world need your help. And like I said,
75%. What is the percentage of people that are overweight? I would assume she's talking about the world. That are overweight. Let's just do America. 40%. According to, well, this is from CBS News. Hold on. About 74% in the U.S. of adults in the U.S. are overweight. Okay, that's from the CDC. That includes nearly 43% who are considered obese. Okay. All right. I just would have preferred for her to provide a source on that. Yeah, it does seem high. I'm not really sure how I feel about that.
Just look at how the shots taken off. And those are like, I mean, people are paying.
First of all, April, the shots have taken off because they were originally designed to help people manage diabetes. And one of the side effects was weight loss. So you're coming from a place where things like Ozempic and Wegovy are strictly for weight loss, but people take it, and it was originally created in order to help people manage their diabetes. Oh my God.
Like a lot, like $800 a month for those shots. And they're paying it because I always say you'll find money to pay for what you want. Like you'll always find a way. And they're paying that because those work. And now I'm able to offer you a cheaper solution, a natural solution, one without side effects.
I'm sorry. I actually am not. I'm not sorry at all. I don't think that you take a supplement and there are zero side effects. Because, for example, I'm going to drink this. It has some caffeine. I'm going to get some energy. That's a side effect. I could say the same thing about coffee or pre-workout or a pump or whatever. There's side effects to everything. That's just my opinion. So hearing her say it has no side effects. Oh, really? Well, let's see the studies. Let's see the studies on Modere's Curb product that say that there are no side effects. That seems odd to me.
And you could be healthy for your holiday, healthy for the holidays, healthy for a lifetime. And people will say, well, when you get off of it, what happens? Well,
exactly.
I don't know that you would want to.
And again, are we talking about the Modere product or are we talking about GLP-1 medications? Because how long somebody stays on that is between them and their doctor. It's none of your business. Like, what are we talking about here? What?
I think that, I think it's definitely something that's going to make you feel so good that you're going to want it just as a part of your daily routine every day, just like you would eat your protein every day or drink your water every day or take collagen every day. I think this GLP supplement is going to be just like that. And the fact that it's like super affordable. $
80 for 30 servings. How many servings do they suggest? I don't remember, but we are going to look shortly.
is just just the icing on the cake. So
Right.
if you're interested, just hit link below. I'll get you my link. That way, I said, you can have it set up and be ready to go on Saturday. If you have any questions, I know like a lot of times y'all don't like to ask questions in the comment section, and it's just more personal, so you want to message me, feel free to message me, totally fine. And I am excited to help you on this journey. I'm excited to help you lose the weight. I'm excited to help you change your life, like I've changed mine. It has been a journey, and
Have you even tried the product at this point? The product wasn't available. So have you even tried the product at this point? Okay. Have you even tried the product for a significant amount of time before you're saying, oh, well, this is amazing?
I'm just so excited to help so many people. So you guys have a great day. Love you guys. Don't forget, put link below where I can get you on my list. Bye.
That was awkward. I hated every second of that. That was just video 1. I have another clip where we're going to dive into the science, because April here starts talking about scientific studies on animals. And I have a couple studies that we can talk about. I'm going to summarize them, but I have provided them in the video description, so you guys can check them out too, because I believe these are the studies that she's talking about. Anyways, let's get to the next video where she, talks science. I can't wait. All of you science folks that are way smarter than me in the chat are about to riot. Yeah.
Good morning. So
The filters. Listen, if you're going to sell a weight loss anything, maybe just chill out on the filters. Maybe just bring it down a notch or 20. Maybe just bring it down and be real and be human, because
I've been just trying to go, this is day 4 of my 30 of my going live challenge.
And how's that working out for you? Not good with the 5 comments on this video?
So I've been trying to do different times to kind of see when most people are on. And so like, let me know in the comments, like, when's your favorite, when are you online with you today about 2 products. And
I love that you guys are seeing this. You know why? I'm going to tell you. I was going to let it play, and then as it happened, point it out. But you guys are already on it. You know how they have some influencers will use the waist filters on videos to make their waist look smaller, or they'll Photoshop their before and afters or whatever. They'll Photoshop their images. She has, and I catch it, and I'm going to point it out. You guys are going to see it. We're going to play it a couple times. She has a filter on that makes her face and her neck look thinner. And I catch it because it glitches. Yeah. So if you're going to be selling a weight loss anything, maybe don't use filters that alter the shape of your face and your neck to make it look thinner. April, that is embarrassing. Oh my God. My favorite thing about commenting on Aaron's channel is that I never have to feel ashamed or embarrassed about the poop that I post. We're all loved here. Absolutely. And thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, Brandy. Yeah. So I'm glad that you guys are seeing it, because yeah, she's got a filter on it. She's got several in my opinion, but yeah, we'll get there.
And if you're hopping on, say hello, and let me know you're here. Because I love the trim, and
oh God, trim. Y'all know how I feel about trim. The same way I feel about Prove It salted caramel bone broth, or just salted caramel in general. I still can't do because of it.
Like, there's so many things that it does. Like, it just packs a big punch all in this one bottle. And
it does.
So I started researching. See,
that's her internet glitching. It's not yours and it's not mine, just FYI.
CLA and its different benefits, because this has like collagen and CLA in it. And this was pretty shocking. There were some studies.
She has notes. She has notes on a sticky pad, and she's still going to get it so wrong.
Like animal studies shown on CLA, that it did have like help with like cancer or whatever, but it did show in these studies that like certain kind of cancers, like breast cancer and I forgot the other ones, but it has anti-cancer properties in CLA, and CLA is inside the trim.
Let's talk about it. First of all, I didn't know humans were the same as animals. And so that part is very interesting. Let me get to my notes that have the studies that are linked in the video description, so you guys can check it out. I do believe she's talking about 2 studies. One was on pigs and one was on rats. So that's why I put that in the title. Okay, okay, here it is. So the first study is CLA and body composition in pigs, Hargrave, 2002. And this is what was studied. And again, links in the video description. Researchers looked at how conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, that she's talking about in trim, a type of fat, affected the body composition, muscle versus fat, of pigs. What they found was CLA was shown to reduce fat and increase lean muscle in pigs, not humans. No, in pigs. This study was conducted on animals, not humans, so the results might not directly apply to people in particular. Pigs have different metabolisms than humans, so we can't assume CLA works the same for us as humans. So while CLA showed some promise in reducing fat in pigs, it doesn't guarantee the same results for humans. That was the first study. The second study that she, I believe, was referring to, CLA and cancer in rats, again, linked in the video description. This study explored whether CLA could reduce the risk of cancer in rats. And what they found was CLA appeared to have anti-cancer effects in rats, helping reduce the development of tumors. The doses used in rats were much higher than what humans would typically consume. Again, this was an animal study. It doesn't necessarily translate to humans, people. I know I worded that weird. I was thinking a few steps ahead. So CLA showed potential anti-cancer properties in rats that were taking a significant amount of CLA on a daily basis, but more research is needed to know if it has the same effects in humans. Now, I find it really fascinating that April here is mentioning the studies on animals, considering there are studies done on humans, peer-reviewed, legitimate scientific studies on humans that show that CLA doesn't really do anything significant, especially when it comes to weight loss. The third study, human studies on CLA and weight loss, again, linked in the video description. What it studied. This meta-analysis looked at multiple studies on CLA's effects on weight loss in humans to see if there were consistent results. And what they found was CLA had only very limited effects on weight loss in humans. While there were some minor fat loss benefits, they were not significant or consistent. The results suggest that CLA is not a magic bullet for weight loss. Despite marketing claims, CLA is not particularly effective for weight loss in humans, and any benefits are minimal at best. So, studies on CLA in animals like pigs and rats might show some interesting effects, but human studies don't provide strong evidence or benefits for weight loss or cancer prevention, like she just said that it did in the animal studies. Animal results don't often translate directly to humans due to differences in biology. Be cautious about products claiming major health benefits based on animal studies alone. She is cherry picking what she is talking about here as far as studies. Now, I don't know if this is something that she is doing intentionally. I don't know if this is something that she's just replicating from her upline or from Modere themselves. I have no idea. However, I do know that she is absolutely wrong. So sorry for you, April. Anyways, those studies are in the video description so that you guys can check out all of that. But yeah, no, she is wrong. Yeah.
It also was really great for heart
David.
health and like cardiovascular and lowering cholesterol, immune support. It was big on like inflammation. It gets rid of inflammation. You know, when you have inflammation, that leads to all kind of bad things. Like inflammation is really, really, really bad.
I love how generic she's being. Why is inflammation bad? I mean, we know that, but I'm just asking her, tell us why. Why would that be a problem for people? Do you even know? Probably not.
So it helps with that. Immune support, boost metabolism. I can't talk today. Muscle mass. That's a big one for me because as I was losing
In pigs, it helps with lean muscle mass, according to the study that she's citing here, but not really citing in order to sell trim to humans.
my 70 pounds, keeping muscle was super important. And this helped me to do that.
But didn't you say you lost the 70 pounds 3 years ago when you were in Prove It? Or were you in Rodan and Fields at the time? Because you just left like last summer to join Modere and you were a rank 8 in Prove It. So are the results that you're talking about from 3 years ago from manipulating your caloric intake and exercising and drinking a really ridiculous vitamin B drink with caffeine from Prove It and putting ketones in your blood? Or was it from trim? Because we all have questions.
Of course, the weight loss, the appetite suppression, blood sugar regulation.
This part.
So like literally everything that you could need help with, when you take the trim consistently, it helps you with. Like,
right. But humans are not rats or pigs. And the human studies on CLA showed that no, that's not the case. I didn't know that Modere's trim cures and treats everything. That's so wild. If you are seeing a product that somebody is saying, and I don't care if it's an MLM company or a supplement in general, and they're saying, this does everything, this fixes everything, run the other way. Run.
it has been voted like a couple of years in a row #1 weight loss product, and that was before the GLP-1. But
By who? Modere distributors? Who voted it as the #1 weight loss product, considering there's studies that show that CLA doesn't really do anything significant or consistently with weight loss? So who voted at #1? The DSA?
What else can you take that has a full dose of collagen, a full dose of CLA, and it's going to help you? It has anti-cancer properties, immune support, boost metabolism, heart health, muscle mass, weight loss, inflammation, appetite suppression, blood sugar regulation. Like, seriously.
I have so many questions. What does a full dose look like? See, because when I hear words like a full dose, it makes me think there is a specific amount that was studied to show that it proved results, which we know is not the case here. We know that's not the case because the studies are in the video description. So how much CLA is in that? Oh, you don't know because it's a proprietary blend? Yeah, that checks out. Wow.
And I love chocolate. So chocolate's my favorite flavor. My next favorite flavor is probably the blackberry. Sometimes I like to mix the blackberry and the chocolate.
Oh God, the texture. The texture gets me every time. I think the flavor that we had when it came out, and I was also a part of Modere, in case you guys didn't know that. I was a part of 6 companies over 13 and a half years. Yeah. Anyways, I think it was lemon that we had. And the texture Mm. Don't look, Becca. Do not look. This is the part I'm going to play several times. So I apologize, but I want to bring to your attention the face and neck thinning filter that she's using. Now, keep in mind, she's selling what she is calling a weight loss supplement and heavily filtered, and also has a filter that is making her face and her neck look thinner. When she points her head up and puts the spoon in her mouth, watch her jowls and her neck. Just watch. I will replay it if you guys need to see it again. So if you're doing something just listening, now is the time to watch.
But I have come across people that don't like chocolate, y'all. Like, I couldn't believe it, but some people don't, which blows my mind. But it comes in vanilla, chocolate, mango, pineapple, blackberry,
oh, you did
coconut, lime, I think. It comes in lots of different flavors. So if you don't like chocolate, not to worry. But it's
squashing. Better said. Thank you.
Literally just a tablespoon of tea taken over.
She looks like, I said this on the members only live. She looks like she's hyping herself up to take this, like I was trying to hype myself up to do the walking lunges this morning. That's what she looks like.
Over time.
Don't do it, Emmy. Don't do it. Skip this part.
And it packs big results, y'all. Big results. And all you do.
You guys ready for it? I paused at the perfect time. Get ready. Look closely. Jowls, neck. Oh! Do we need to see it again? Let me know in the comments if we need to see it again. I'm going to play it because the only thing funnier than that part is when just watching her reaction after this, which I've included. Yeah, you guys saw it? Yep. Imagine selling a weight loss product and using heavily filtered, using filters this heavy. Yeah, you guys saw it? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, stop lying about weight loss with your filters. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys saw it. Let me know if you need me to replay it, but watch her reaction. Now, she's got trim in her mouth. It makes my throat feel funny. I don't like it. Watch her reaction. Oh, she looks like she loves it.
Yeah.
She grabbed that water bottle fast.
And then you take
it. Okay? I start watering a little bit. You all right? She didn't even get it all from the spoon. Look at the spoon. Oh my God.
And you're done. So, and it like literally tastes like brownie batter.
I would rather eat brownie batter. And I said this earlier on the members only live. If I was eating brownie batter, there it is. I wouldn't be reaching for my water bottle because that actually tastes good. So exactly. She needed a chaser. Oh man. Wild.
Really like it.
Yeah, you look like
it's going to help you with everything. Like
everything.
There's no other product like that. And like those of you that are taking the collagen, the powder collagens, you're completely throwing your money away.
Oh, really?
Especially the vital protein ones. And it has been recalled so many times for having all sorts of bad things in it for you. So while that may be cheaper, like it's not doing you any good. So therefore, you know.
Does Vital Proteins have, hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Do they have a proprietary blend? I just need to see this because Modere Trim has a proprietary blend. So you actually don't know how much CLA or how much collagen is in it. They have liquid biocell in this, in their proprietary blend, and they also have CLA, but you don't know how much. So she's like, well, listen, you know, if you're taking in Vital Proteins, you are just wasting your money. And they have so many recalls. Maybe they do. I'm not talking about the recalls. I'm talking about the ingredient label. So in Vital Proteins, wow, look at that. Collagen peptides, 20 grams. There's no proprietary blend. So I'd venture to say that people that are buying Modere Trim if collagen is their main focus, at least with Vital Proteins, you know how much collagen peptides you are getting, 20 grams. Whereas they can't say the same thing because it's liquid biocell, which, by the way, the brother of Ozma, who used to be the CEO of Modere, has a company, and you can get the capsules of liquid, or not liquid biocell, but biocell. You can get it in capsules on Amazon for like a quarter of the price. This is embarrassing, April. Hey, Mima.
Our liquid collagen has a really high absorption rate, like 98% or whatever. Your powder collagen.
What is your source on that? What is your source on how much collagen you're absorbing? Where are the studies that with Modere's products that show that? What?
Are like 30%. So kind of pointless. But
is it pointless, or do you want people to think it's pointless because you can't make a commission off of a proprietary blend MLM product? I think we all know the answer. Becca says Vital Proteins has publicly been ranked one of the best by consumers. Yeah.
And they don't have the CLA in it to help you with all the other things.
Hey, April, how much CLA is in it? I know I've already said it. I'm going to say it again. She doesn't know. The distributors in Modere don't know because it's a proprietary blend. And I love when these companies say, oh, we can't tell you how much is in it because if we did, anybody could replicate it. Well, there's a lot of supplement companies out there that don't hide behind a proprietary blend. So that's interesting.
Now that's the trim. The other thing that if y'all don't have this in your life, good morning, Erica. If you don't have this in your life, I don't even know what you're doing.
Oh, well, I'll tell you. So I focus on building a complete plate. I prioritize protein. I add some carbs in there. I'm focused on fiber, you know, whether it's fruits or vegetables. And I fuel my workout with carbs and make sure I have enough protein to build muscle, to repair the muscle after I do my work in the gym. I also am working on my cardiovascular health and really pushing in the cardio department on the stair stepper. That's a whole process. So that's what I'm doing, April, and I feel fantastic. And my sleep is great. My energy is great. My mood is fantastic. And I mean, normal. We all have our dips in our mood and things of that nature. That's normal. You know, I'm building muscle, more muscle than I ever had while I was a part of multi-level marketing and exhibiting disordered eating habits. I don't even need to say my opinion because I'm talking about me. And yeah, so I'm doing well. I'm happy and I feel great, and I'm not scared of carbs. But I bet you are, April. I just have this feeling. From the last video and how she was talking about bodies, and now we have this filter on her face and whatever filter she's added in addition to that she pinned this thinking like this is a great video with her 5 comments. And it's like, listen, you don't need a filter. April, you don't need a filter. You don't need to do all of this. It's actually really embarrassing that I have to call this out, that you're using these filters and saying so many wrong things. But it's actually embarrassing, you know? I don't know. This is how it makes me feel.
Why you always lying?
That's how it makes me feel. I just don't like it.
Oh my God!
I did, you know, mix it up a little bit.
Because
thanks, Eric.
You're making it really hard on yourself when it doesn't have to be. And people will say, well, you know, you could lose the weight the natural way. Well, have you done that? No, you hadn't.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to take advice from somebody that uses such dramatic filters to try and sell a weight loss product that doesn't have the studies to back it up. That's choosing to leave out that there are studies on human beings that show that CLA doesn't really do anything significant or consistent with weight loss. I'm just not going to take advice from you. And I don't think anybody else should.
So like, that's pointless. So because for many years, like I listen to people and they're like, oh, you know, just do this. It's just calories in versus calories out. And that's the biggest lie we ever told ourselves, because especially those of you that are in your 40s, like when perimenopause hit, things change. You become insulin resistant, and then if you're insulin resistant, you can't.
Oh, wait, hold on. I looked this up earlier because my question was, does everybody that enters perimenopause and menopause or later menopause, does everybody experience insulin resistance? Okay, I asked ChatGPT. That's my source here. This is what ChatGPT said. No, not everyone who enters perimenopause and menopause becomes insulin resistant. However, hormonal changes during these phases can increase the likelihood of developing insulin resistance due to the following factors. 1, decline in estrogen. 2, changes in body composition. 3, age-related factors. And 4, lifestyle factors. Things like sedentary behavior, poor diet, lack of exercise, common challenges during midlife, can increase the risk of insulin resistance. Okay, how to reduce the risk? Diet, focus on whole foods, high fiber, and low glycemic index choices. I think that that's also going to come down to, this is my opinion, I think that's also going to come down to activity levels too. Just FYI. Exercise, strength training, and aerobic activity improve insulin sensitivity. Lift weights, do cardio. Stress management, high cortisol levels from stress can worsen insulin resistance. And sleep. Poor sleep is linked to worsened glucose metabolism. So that's what ChatGPT said. If you're concerned about insulin resistance during perimenopause or menopause, discussing your symptoms and potential blood tests with a healthcare provider is a good next step. So things like a fasting insulin or a glucose tolerance test. So there you have that. Not everybody, April, that enters perimenopause or menopause are going to become insulin resistant. That is
This too is false.
Indeed. Thanks, Obama.
Can't lose the weight, like period, end of discussion. Your body is just a sugar burner. It's never going to tap into fat storage.
Well, yeah, because your body prefers glucose as a fuel. Your brain needs glucose in order to function. So carbs, glucose. Come April. Come on.
And Erica says she's on Curb. She says Curb is a game changer. And it is. It totally is. And so it's so much more than calories in versus calories out, because like I said, as we get older, we become insulin resistant and things like that, and then it makes it impossible. And this helps your hormone balance, y'all. It helps your hormone balance. It helps you, slowers your digestion.
What is slowers? Slowers your digestion? Slows your digestion? Let's look at this. Let's just do this now. I was going to do this a little bit later, but I want to show you. Let's look up Modere Curb so that we can reference this. This is from their website. Give me just 1 second so I can screen share. Okay, this, oh wait, you can't see it yet. Here we go. This is Modere Curb. $80 for 30. I'm going to save my favorite part about this. My 2 favorite parts about it. I want to look at the ingredients. The label. Okay. I know this is probably pretty small on your end, depending on how you are watching, if you're on your phone or whatnot. Can I make this bigger? Maybe a little bit. I don't know if that's any better. Okay, so it has 15 calories, 5 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber, dietary fiber, 0 sugars, 23 micrograms of chromium, and 5 milligrams of sodium. But right under that, you're going to see a satiety GLP support proprietary blend in the amount of 1,250 milligrams. It has a bunch of ingredients, or several ingredients, but the thing with proprietary blends, as I've talked about many, many times, whether we're talking about MLM companies or supplement companies, is a proprietary blend is, you don't know how much of each of the ingredients that you are getting. So even if there were a legitimate study that said, oh, if you take, X amount of CLA and it's going to produce these results, Even if you went to this label and that study existed saying that CLA would do anything for weight loss specifically, you would still want to know how much CLA they took in the study in order to replicate that, if that's something that you're looking for. But you can't do that with these companies because they have a proprietary blend. That study also doesn't exist from what I have found. So you can't even make these claims that she's making. Then you have a metabiome prebiotic proprietary blend in the amount of 3,660 milligrams that has a bunch of fruit extracts, basically. So again, debunked, April. Everything that you are saying, debunked. But let's go back up to this. Let's look at some of the reviews, shall we? Sort by verified purchase. Okay. I had gotten a clumpy batch, but you all discovered the issue and quickly responded. Should we just go to like the 1 star? Let's just go. Let's just do that. Because hello? Okay, thank you. I was very excited to try out Curb and was very hopeful. Unfortunately, hold on, I have to restructure this so I can see the chat. Unfortunately, I just may be one of the few that it does not work with. I had all my regular food cravings throughout the entire day, and while taking it, it actually made me more hungry. My weight went up, and that is not what I had expected. Once I stopped taking it, I have snacked less. I'm not as hungry, and my weight is getting back on track. I do wish it was a product that worked for me and that I had success. I will be returning the product and unfortunately will have to pay the shipping fees with hopes I will receive my refund since I'm within the 30-day money-back guarantee. Wow. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Appreciate that. I do try. Does not curb cravings for me. The taste is great, but the texture is strange. Have not lost any weight or noticed a difference in my food cravings. Hold on, I gotta adjust this so I can see the chat. Okay. Massively. Oh, wait. I would like to know if anyone else had intestinal issues with this. The 2 separate times I took it, I had uncontrollable diarrhea. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the compliments. That means a lot. Massively increased my sugar cravings. Tastes horrible, caused constipation. After a week, I'm not taking it anymore. My God. I'm having to return it because of grapefruit powder in it interacting with my medication. I also thought I was misled that this was the only product I needed before it became available. And I ordered, then found out all the ones that had taken it was on the transformation system. The company was not truthful at all in the days leading up to the reveal. I wanted to try the collagen, but because of this, I will. They say no, but I think they went, oh, thanks, guys. I will not. Christine says, the texture of this drink is gross. It's like drinking water with sand in it. Oh my God. All right. So Tiffany says, unfortunately, I can't stand the taste. It makes me gag when trying to drink it fast because it clumps up if you drink it slow. It also makes me nauseous for about 4 hours after drinking. Twice, it made me so nauseous, I ended up vomiting. I was really looking forward to this product and had high hopes. Oh my God. Not sand. I could not take the taste or texture of this. I gave it to someone, but I love the collagens and the burn. You don't need a thermogenic, guys. Burn is just a thermogenic. You don't need that, in my opinion. That just raises the body temperature. Please don't do it. It's just me and my problem with the curb. 1 star. Jackie says, was not aware when I bought this that it works in conjunction with a system. In other words, unless you buy the other products, you won't feel less hungry. I can lose weight by eating healthy, but it's hard to maintain. The product alone did absolutely nothing for me. Oh my God. Did not work. Very disappointed. Need to return. Unpleasant taste and made my stomach uneasy. Oh well. I do not enjoy this. I do not enjoy this product. It turns gelatinous quickly and makes it hard to drink. I poured the gelatin down the sink drain and it stopped up my sink. It doesn't dissolve once it turns gelatinous. Not something I want in my body. Oh my God.
Inconceivable.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Could not take the products. They made me extremely sick. I mean, this sounds like a product I would want to take. That's sarcasm, by the way, not gelatinous. Doesn't work for me. Still hungry and still get cravings. So I'm giving it a 1 star. So far, I'm taking it once daily. I bought it to help with decrease nighttime cravings, but have not seen any results yet. It is an expensive product, so I'm giving it a chance of another week. Kate, return it. Get your money back. Don't notice any difference with using this product. It's a knockoff of Beachbody's item. Nothing new as I had hoped. Oh my God. No change in appetite or filling faster. Oh man. Oh wait, here we go. I mean, it has 344 5-star reviews, but I mean, anytime we're looking for something, are you guys like this? Anytime you're looking to buy something, I go to the reviews first and I go straight for the 1-star reviews. Are y'all like that when you're shopping for something? Where's my, oh my God, when you need him? I have the sound effect.
Oh my God.
I just don't have the lobster Jesus for this one. It's difficult for me to drink and therefore I don't really know the benefits. The flavor is off-putting and haven't found a way to make better. Unfortunately, this product upsets my stomach terribly. I never received it. It was sent to the wrong address twice, waiting to receive my shipment, since 9/27. Looking forward to finally trying it and seeing if it helps me. Hey, Sandra from 10/22/24, did you ever get your product? And did it hurt your stomach and clog your sink? Asking for a friend. Let's see. It didn't agree with me. I had diarrhea and actually felt hungrier. After taking it for 2 weeks, I woke up one morning with extreme stomach pain and bloating. I immediately stopped taking it and took me about a week to feel better again. Oh my God. Okay. Us, we are the friend. Indeed, Becca. Now, when I was on the members only live earlier today, I took this. I'm going to read this. Curb your appetite and feed your microbiome with satiety, GLP support, and metabiome prebiotic technology. Trademarked. Curb helps you feel full and promotes healthy GLP-1 levels, insulin, and blood sugar levels already within normal range. It also delivers prebiotic fiber that feeds the microbiome through slow fermentation to support colonization of skinny gut bacteria. What in the hell are they talking about? Skinny gut bacteria, Akkermansia, and Bifidobacterium. I could be butchering those, and if I am, I apologize. Amplified by science-backed polyphenols, each peach mango flavored packet helps you take control of your hunger to support healthy weight management. Now, what I did was I copied that and I asked ChatGPT if that's even a real thing. And I have to tell you, where is it? I have to tell you, ChatGPT said, yes, this type of marketing claim is very much a thing, particularly in the health and wellness space dominated by MLM companies. Here's a breakdown of why it's problematic and what might really be happening. And they break down, ChatGPT broke down each of these. So the first part, curb your appetite and feed your microbiome with satiety, GLP support, and metabiome prebiotic technology. This sounds impressive, but terms like satiety, GLP-1 support, and metabiome prebiotic, technology are not scientifically defined. They are likely trademarked marketing terms created to make the product seem cutting edge. 2, helps you feel full and promotes healthy GLP-1 levels. GLP-1 is a hormone involved in appetite regulation. While there are FDA-approved medications that influence GLP-1, like Ozempic and Wegovy, no over-the-counter supplement has been shown to reliably affect GLP-1 levels in a clinically significant way. Oh my God.
It's science time.
Feeds the microbiome through slow fermentation to support colonization of skinny gut bacteria. The mention of Akkermansia and Bifidobacterium plays on legitimate science. These bacteria are associated with metabolic health, but no supplement, this is all in bold, no supplement has been proven to colonize these bacteria effectively in humans. Also, microbiome health is far more complex than taking prebiotic fiber or a single product. Yep. Yeah. 4, amplified by science-backed polyphenols. Polyphenols found naturally in fruits and vegetables do have health benefits. However, the effects of polyphenols in this product likely depends on the dose and how bioavailable they are. Courtney Shepherd, bioavailable, please come to the front. If you know, you know. Something the claim conveniently does not specify. 5, helps you take control of your hunger to support healthy weight management. Many products make vague claims about weight management. Words like supports and helps are non-committal and don't require strong scientific evidence to back them under FDA guidelines for supplements. Alexa, what does bio mean? I can't. Now, why is it problematic? Well, these are pseudoscientific buzzwords that we're seeing here in this product description. The claims are designed to sound credible without actually providing specific, verifiable scientific data. Words like technology and amplified and science-backed are marketing tactics. 2, overstated impact on GLP-1 and microbiome. GLP-1 regulation and microbiome health are cutting-edge areas of research, but the science is still emerging. Over-the-counter products, all in bold, claiming to influence these areas should be viewed skeptically. Prebiotic fiber is not a magic bullet. While fiber is great for gut health, the idea that it can colonize specific bacteria and directly influence weight loss is not well supported. Fiber's benefits depend on your diet and overall gut ecosystem, not just one supplement. Oh my God, Savannah, you have so much to catch up on. Oh my God. 4, exaggerated weight management claims. These types of products often rely on placebo effects or marginal benefits that are hard to measure. There's no evidence that this product will significantly help with weight loss or hunger control beyond what a balanced diet would. And so here's the takeaway. This product uses scientific buzzwords and partial truths to make exaggerated claims. While ingredients like fiber and polyphenols can be beneficial in general, there's no evidence that this product will deliver the specific results it claims, especially for appetite suppression, GLP-1 regulation, or microbiome enhancement. It's worth asking yourself, does the product provide clinical studies on their formulation? Not just studies on the general ingredients, which is absolutely what we see from MLM companies. How much does it cost compared to simply improving your diet with high fiber, nutrient-rich whole foods? It's probably going to be way cheaper than this. These are red flags that align with typical MLM tactics, making grand claims with vague science while relying on customer confusion. I mean, come on. So anyways, that's Modere Curb. We looked through the reviews, we looked at the price, we looked at the ingredient label. We even dissected the description of the product from Modere. So now that we have debunked everything that April is saying,
Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I was waiting to play that one. Let's hear what else April has to say.
Like, keeps you full, crushes the sugar craving. So everything the shot does, this natural GLP-1 does. And the cool thing is, like, so the shots are a synthetic version. So when you take it, like,
Savannah, this is for you.
Oh my God!
I don't have the lobster Jesus though.
like it fools your body into thinking that it has more GLP-1, but it doesn't necessarily help your body create more GLP-1, because when you stop taking the shot, that kind of ends.
The shot.
Now, not knocking the shots. If you're doing the shots, that's great. You do you. Like, they do work. And if you can do them and you don't have side effects and you can afford the shots, that's great. That is great. And this is for somebody that can't handle the side effects of the shots, can't afford the shots, or somebody that, I have people that take the shots, but they're wanting to do a smaller dose of the shots, and then they supplement with this. So that's an option too.
What? So you're now trying to sell this product, this proprietary blend, see my notes from the rest of this video earlier, to people that are on a GLP-1 medication? Why? What?
But this, taken over time, actually helps your body produce more GLP-1, which that's...
Where's the studies that show that? Because that's not even a thing. Where did you get that from? What is your source? Oh my God.
That's what we want. We want our body to produce more GLP-1 because that's the hunger hormone that says, hey, yep, I'm satisfied. I've had enough. And that will help us not snack all day, not eat all day long, help us make better food choices. Like I said, help the hormone balance. That's huge. That is really huge. And all you do, I have 8 ounces of water here. You just pour it in your water.
April, I dare you. April, if you see this, I dare you to mix it up in real time and chug it. I dare you. We saw the trim. We saw the filter. That was a wild time. I dare you. Chug this in real time. I'm just trying to see something.
Shake it and you chug it all at once. And that's super, super important because it says it on there, but a lot of times I don't think people read the directions. But you have to drink it all at once. So this isn't something you're going to sip on. You're going to chug it all down, and that's it. Because of the fiber and the different things in it, it kind of starts to want to solidify if it's left. So this is not a sip on it all day thing. This isn't, I'm going to sip on it for 5 minutes.
I mean, that's a selling point. That's your selling point. It solidifies, so chug it down quickly so that sits in your gut. Chug it, chug it. Oh my God. April, please do it. Please chug it quickly on camera and act like it tastes good, like you acted like trim tasted good. You grabbed that water bottle so fast, my gal.
This isn't a sip on for 30-second thing. This is put in your water, chug it. And then those of you that have it, take it consistently every single day. And I always say, give it at least 3 months where it can do that complete gut reset and you can get all the benefits. So it's going to put everything back in your gut that you...
Where does the 3 day, where does the 3 month thing come from? I was watching this TikTok showed up on my FYP and they were talking about Mary Ruth's vitamins, and the influencer was selling it and was like, oh, well, this has helped my hair grow so much. And I think the influencer had been taking it, according to them, for like a week or two. And I thought to myself, a week or two, is that a long enough time period to notice a difference? And then it started me thinking, well, how long is a hair cycle? Because wouldn't you need to go through a complete hair cycle in order to see if a liquid supplement, which I think is a liquid supplement for so many people that can't take pills, I think that's fantastic. I'm specifically talking about the influencer that was making these claims that after a couple weeks that their hair was growing in so thick and healthy. And I just was like, that doesn't make any sense, because how long is a hair cycle? So when they make these claims, I often ask myself, well, how long does it take for a full cycle of whatever it is that we're talking about? Is there a thing where, your gut biome regenerates every 90 days? Is that even a thing? Because that doesn't seem like it's a thing. But again, that's above my pay grade. You guys are much smarter than I am. So let me know if that's the case, because why would people need to be on it for 90 days before they decide if they want to keep taking it or not? To me, that just feels like she wants them to be on an auto ship for 3 months so that financially she can get whatever benefits. Do you know what I mean? So I will say it again, but if it can clog a drain, this makes me think of potential small bowel obstruction. This could be a serious side effect and medical emergency. That's terrifying. So just a question for you, Chris, or anybody else that feels comfortable answering with the credentials. Could that be possibly what could be causing some of the side effects, the nausea and the upset stomach and those types of things in those people that left the 1-star reviews? I'm just curious. I'm all for adding what you need, but food is culture, food is nutritious, food is fuel. Facts, Becca. Yes. It takes your body 2 to 3 months to even start to grow a hair after the last one dies. Okay. So Casosities, I'm on the right track with that, right? Is that what you're telling me? Because I was like, 1 to 2 weeks. How long is a hair cycle? And it just didn't make any sense to me. And again, unethical influencer just trying to sell a product, to make a commission. I just have questions.
Because we really mess our guts up eating like the processed food and eating all the time. And
what? Modere gave you some type of certification if you were on a kit with Curb, if you used it for 3 months and you didn't have to lose weight. Guys, I think I missed some new members and I apologize. Heather, welcome. Amy Lynn, welcome. Also, Brandy gifted 5 memberships. Guys, I'm sorry. I was so into the science. I missed it. I apologize. This is for all of you guys. Welcome to the new members. And Brandy, thank you for the gifted memberships. One of these days, I'm going to wear a tank top on a live stream so that I can do a proper shoulder smolder, because I have been building these things and I'm real proud of them. But yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to the new members. I'm going to put a new Discord link in the community tab if you became a member tonight. If you'd like to become a member, click on the join button, or you can scroll in the video description, scroll on down, and there's a link so that you can join. I do a lot. I didn't realize how many members only lives I do. I do a lot of members only lives. So we have some fun. If you're interested in that, you want to hang out a little bit more, online, that would be cool. So yeah. I see you, Becca, and I appreciate it. You'll have to list it as an 18 plus with those shoulders. I could take you to the gun show if you really wanted to. I appreciate you guys. Yes, please, for the tank top shoulder smolder. I'll make that happen. Maybe on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm going to do another live stream. Oh my God. Does anyone know a vet? Because these pythons are sick. Oh my God. Aaron pours into us and provides a lot of value. Very edifying. Please, I can't. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. And if I did, I apologize. I was just really into the science of all of this. Carlin, member for 1 month, and you are killing the comments like in such a beautiful way. I love it. So thank you for that. And thank you for being a member. I appreciate y'all.
Just so many things in our guts not getting what it needs. And over time, as you get older, that's just another one of those things. As you get older, you start losing different bacteria that you need. So this puts that back in. These two are my like forever products that I go with. Like I said, I've lost 70 pounds. I've kept it off.
But you lost 70 pounds 3 years ago when you were with a different company. You weren't taking those products. So that's deceptive. Also, I would consider that
is I would call that false advertising.
False advertising. Indeed, I would call it that.
it feels really nice not to have to worry about it. Like I don't do low carb. I don't do, I don't deprive myself of anything. If I want something, I have it.
Hey, Mia.
Can I hear an update real quick?
I'm live. What's the update on?
It's about Dave. It's a good one.
Oh, let me finish the live and then
Okay.
I'll talk to you about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Just finished my 11 pages of corrections after 5 hours.
That sounds terrible.
First day back.
First day back. Guys, can I tell them
What are you telling them?
about your grades?
Sure. Oh, I found out we wear red gowns, by the way.
You were red gowns?
Like bright red. which
Okay,
I'm not mad
don't
at.
go anywhere because I want you to correct me in case I say something wrong here about this.
Don't jinx me.
I'm not jinxing you. First of all, it's her first day of her last semester of high school.
God.
And we found out this weekend that she is number 1 out of
763.
763 seniors. My kid. Yeah. And your GPA, weighted GPA?
4.95, but it's capped.
A 4.95 weighted GPA.
But it's
My
capped,
kid.
So it's probably higher.
She said it's capped. I'm sure you guys can hear her saying that. Can I tell them also what you're going to school for, or what you want to go to school for? She wants to be an electrical engineer.
Women in STEM.
Come on, women in STEM. Proud of you, sis.
Thank you. I'm gonna go eat my ice cream.
Go eat your ice cream. I'm going to make dinner when I'm done here
My hand
shortly.
is sore. I like rubbed my finger raw from that pencil. You know, like when you're writing for a long time.
Oh,
you get,
yeah.
like the weird burn on your
Yeah.
hand. I
Yeah.
just took a test.
My kid. Listen, I was the student in high school. I didn't care about any of that. I just wanted to play basketball. And then I tore my ACL my junior year. And that changed everything. I didn't care. I don't remember. Listen, I don't even remember studying in high school. I had to learn. I hear you. I'll say hi in a minute. Just a second. I know. I had to learn how to study in college. I didn't even know how to study because I didn't study in high school because I didn't care. How I got like a 3.0, no idea. Anyways, enough about me. If she goes Air Force as an officer, she can be CE. Stop. Well, it's actually as an electrical engineer. Guys, who do we have here? She could be, yeah. Luna, are you proud of Mia? Are you proud of Mia? Oh, excuse you. Toe beans. Look at her face. She's going to the vet tomorrow to get her teeth cleaned, but don't tell her. So after 10 p.m. tonight, you can't eat anymore. Okay? You're going to be real mad. Probably not going to sleep a lot. It'll be okay. I promise it'll be okay. You have to see her face. Look at the toe beans. Thanks, guys. You better stop it, Carlin.
I don't get the cat food, so my cat stops yelling at me. Where is the cat food?
Out there, I think.
Right by it.
Yeah. Carlin, knock it off. Okay. Now let's finish this up, shall we? Yeah, gonna be a long night for everybody.
Just have half of it. Or I pay real close attention to the order I eat things. Y'all know I love that book, Glucose Revolution. It was a life-changing book for me. She taught me I can have what I want. I just have to have my protein first, protein fiber first, and then I can have my carbs. And if you think about your meals like that, like it won't.
See, but I don't think that's necessarily advice for everybody. And I think that's where this is iffy. I haven't read that book. I don't know anything about that book. However, I think that it's important based on your goals to eat carbs. Now, obviously, if your doctor has said, hey, we need to, monitor your carbs and keep them below a certain level because of diabetes or something like that. Of course. But I think that when we see MLMers that come on and give this generic, one size fits all because they heard a podcast or read a book and they're trying to, sell their product, it just gives me the ick,
Spike your insulin levels so high, and then if you have the protein and fiber first, but it completely will change your life and your way of thinking about things. And then totally recommend that book. It's called Glucose Revolution. But these are my things. This half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. No excuses on that. If you're dehydrated and you're not drinking your water, you cannot lose weight.
I don't think that that's very good advice when it comes to water intake. Not everybody can be drinking half of their body weight for many different reasons.
You have to have water. This is a big deal for people. When I did a 75 hard challenge a little bit back.
I cannot stand 75 hard because, again, what happens on day 76? Perfect example. And I know he's got like this maintenance thing and blah, blah, blah. Most people are not going to do that. Most people aren't even going to get through 75 hard because it is so rigid. Not a fan. And you know what? I did it when I was in MLM because it's a very MLM thing to do 75 hard, thinking it's going to change something.
And I'm about to start another one. That was a big thing. The people in my group, the water got them. They couldn't get the water down. But just
because he suggests that you drink a gallon of water a day. Andy Frisella. Is he somebody that should be giving that advice? No, I don't think so. I'm also not a fan of first form, nor will I suggest, I'll suggest supplements, but I will not do sponsored videos or anything like that for supplement companies. I actually had that on my website. When Avery Joe was building my website, I was like, I will not work with supplement companies. I'm just not going to do it. No.
Just that's a non-negotiable. Just say, don't try to reason with yourself. It's just, this is what I'm going to do. And then your protein. So whatever your goal weight is, you're going to have that in protein every single day. And
when I was in basic training, somebody in that squadron over from us actually passed away from water intoxication because they push. I mean, I was in basic training September of, we don't need to talk about what year. And they are like, drink your water, drink your water, drink your water, drink your canteen. And somebody died from water intoxication in basic training. It's a very real thing.
Then the other thing is move your body. It doesn't matter if you get up and you do it for only 10 minutes. 10 minutes is better than nothing.
Sarah.
And if you don't use it, you lose it. And you don't want to start losing your mobility. You don't want to start losing that muscle because y'all, once you start losing that muscle, it takes a lot to get it back. And as we get older, we do start to lose muscle. So it's very, 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 very important.
You know how you prevent that? By eating protein and lifting weights. Oh, man. Susan has always told me from the beginning, Susan's my trainer and the person that inspired me to become a certified personal trainer. It's harder to build muscle than it is to lose muscle. And my favorite quote of hers is, muscle is the work that you wear. And I love that quote so much. It's so true. It's so true.
To get up, lift weights, like I said, even if it's only for 10 minutes, like you can get a lot in 10 minutes, for real. I like the Beachbody workouts. I've done it.
I've heard what I needed to hear. Oh, you like the Beachbody workouts where they're combining multiple exercises in one when it's completely unnecessary and can be quite dangerous. How do I know? Ask the people that have been a part of Beachbody that have injuries from it. Just separate the movements.
Done those for forever. They're just easy for me to do. I know the ones I like. I know I like, the Lift 4. I like the Dig Deeper program. I even done the bar program. But there's free workouts on YouTube. Caroline Gervin, she's great on YouTube. Let's see.
Or if you need a personal trainer, I happen to know somebody. Okay, but seriously, if you want to work together, go to my website, erinbees.com. Check it out.
Anyway, you could just go to YouTube, free 10-minute workouts, and there you go. So that was my suggestion for you guys. And if you are interested, I have a discounted link. I can save you some money. Just put
$10.
link in the comments and I'll get that back to you. But don't make it so hard on yourself. Like, don't sit there and say, I can do this on my own. Like, I'll do it or the right way. Like, I hate that. Like, what's the right way? Like, I mean, the right way is what works for you, right? So don't.
Well, I think the right way involves working with credentialed professionals. That's just my opinion. I think the right way is focusing on building a complete plate and not villainizing certain foods. I think the right way is prioritizing protein. I think the right way is focusing on fiber intake for so many health reasons. I think that moving your body to the best of your ability. I think if you can lift weights, fantastic. I think, yeah. Anyways.
Don't ever listen to somebody that's not in a better position than you. So if you're listening to somebody's advice that's like overweight and, you know, don't try the GLP-1, don't do that. Like, you can't be on it all your life. Like, well, actually you can. And it's actually.
And also, let me add to that, April. Don't take advice from somebody that is earning a commission trying to sell you an MLM product that on the back end is going to try and recruit you to do the same thing using the same probably filters, the same tired hashtags, the same marketing plan, the same app where they copy and paste their posts. Yeah, that's what I'm going to add.
Actually really good for you. This is actually really good for you. And if you want to get like the shots, they have so many benefits because let's face it,
and that's none of your business, and leave that to the professionals, April. So if somebody is interested in a GLP-1 medication, they can talk to their doctor about it. They don't need your advice. They don't need your tips. They don't need you to say, oh, I think this is great. It's none of your business what people decide to do when it comes to weight loss medications or diabetic management medications.
we're overweight, that's diabetes, that's cholesterol problems, that's cardiovascular problems, that's hip and joint problems. That's like, I mean, it's a laundry list of problems. So, don't make it hard on yourself. Like, if you could take something each day that's going to get your body back on track and you're going to calm that food noise. And
Oh, I get it. So she only thinks that taking these Modere products are the right way. That's what she thinks. Got it.
not going to have that constant food noise in your head thinking about food all the time. Why not try it, y'all? It is $80. I mean, it's so affordable. And then if you have my discounted link, you're going to save some more. And then if you put it on subscribe and save and get it monthly, you will save on it every single month. Like, what? Like, I mean,
not that profound.
It is very, 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 very affordable. And like,
the fat shaming from this individual is absolutely absurd. The lack of science, even though she's quoting and, like Becca said, cherry picking studies, is absurd. The filters, absurd. Yeah.
I don't know. That's just crazy to me that people will, you know, they'll be like, oh, $80. Well, yeah, $80. Like, you spend that on subscriptions each month, or you.
Again, what people spend their money on, trying to, you know, get them to buy your product is none of your business. Leave people alone.
Spend that on, like, whatever. Like, $80 is not a lot if it saves your life.
I'm sorry, $80 is a lot of money to a lot of people, especially when we're talking about one single product, 30 servings. I didn't look to see how many times they suggest taking it. I would venture to say they probably want you to take it before your 2 biggest meals. That would be my best guess, but I could be wrong. $80 is a lot of money to a lot of people. A lot of people. This is so out of touch. This is so tone deaf. This is so privileged. The manipulation. April, you make me want to riot.
Makes you healthy. Because let's face it, when we're like overweight, it's hard. You don't feel good. Like, life is easier. Life is just so much easier when you feel better and when you're a good weight and you don't have all the issues, you know? So that's all I got for today. I'm going to go open my store. Erica, Thank you for staying on. Erica, like, she looks great. Her stomach's just as flat as can be. She does.
Oh my God. Her stomach is just as flat as can be. I hate this.
Does the curb, she does the trim. Like, yeah, it's really good stuff, and it works. And like I said, when I started researching CLA, all the benefits, like, I had no idea it had like anti-cancer properties in it.
That was from an animal study, not a human study, as I have already addressed in this video. And again, those studies are linked in the video description.
That helps that, like, in like lowers cholesterol and heart health and like the immune. Like, I just like that it helped me keep my muscle tone, and it helped shrink fat cells. Like, that's kind of what I thought. But then when I started really researching CLA, there's a lot of benefits to CLA. And not only does it have the CLA in it, it has the collagen. What?
First of all, there are not any studies that I have found that show that CLA does anything significant with weight loss, which both of these videos, the entirety of these two videos has been about weight loss and fat shaming, and it's absolutely absurd. So what research and what studies, because humans are very different than animals, specifically pigs and rats, which I believe is where she is pulling this information from, while also not providing the source for everybody to do their own research. So what research is she actually doing? If there's studies on something in humans, you pick that. You don't cherry pick animal studies. If it's been studied, peer-reviewed, legitimate scientific studies has been done on humans, you go with that. But see, that doesn't promote this product. Because if she was like, oh, well, for weight loss, here are the studies that have been done on humans, and there's been very, very minimal and not consistent weight loss when using CLA for that, that's not going to help her sell more products. So naturally, she's going to go to some of the fear-mongering, emotional manipulation type terms, talking about anti-cancer and, all of that stuff from animal studies. Come on.
So, anywho, you guys have a fabulous day. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. If you want the link, put link in the comments, and I'll get it to you, and then you can get started. And don't be one of those that say, I'm going to wait to the new year. Why not go ahead and order it and get started, where you can keep promises to yourself now, and that way when you start the new year, like, you're ready to go. You already got systems in place. Like, you're doing this thing. You're already doing it. So we'll talk soon. Bye, you guys.
Goodbye. Done with you. Oh my God, you guys. I got to turn the volume down on this. This is how I feel about this. Prepare for... I had to turn the volume down a little bit, so I apologize if you just got jump scared. That's how I feel about April's live. The misinformation, the fear-mongering, the cherry-picking of studies on animals versus humans. That, yeah, wild ride. I agree with you completely. Oh my God. If you have not already, whoops, I clicked on it twice. If you have not already liked and subscribed, if you would, that would be amazing. And I appreciate you. Why? Because you being here, you watching, commenting, liking, sharing if you feel comfortable, helps to get the word out to more people to not listen to people like April that don't have the credentials to be giving any of this advice. None. I am going to go make some chicken breasts. We're going to grill some chicken and some fresh vegetables. And I think I'm going to make I don't know if I'm going to make rice, or I'm not sure what I want to make yet, but I'm going to have some carbs with it. You can guarantee it. Yeah, because it fuels my workouts. I have a workout to do tomorrow, So please only work with professionals, you guys. And if somebody gets a little weird about you asking about the credentials, that should be a red flag. You can ask me anything you want about my credentials, and I'm gladly going to tell you. In fact, you're probably going to find it in my bio. And when I become a fitness nutrition specialist with ACE, I'm going to also put that in my bio so that we can talk about nutrition. Yeah, within my scope of practice, because that matters. I'm going to get them carbs. Carlin, you already know I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them. Today was leg day. Yeah, you're allowed to ask, and you absolutely should. You absolutely should. That's not offensive. Anybody with credentials is going to, you know, provide them proudly because they worked hard for them. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. I feel like I need to, we have to play this.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
I haven't done that in a while. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you on Wednesday. I'm going to be right here, same bat time, same bat place, same snark. What am I covering? Not sure yet, but if you're a member, I will be doing a live stream either tomorrow or Wednesday morning. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good one, everybody. Go have your favorite snack, drink some water, take your meds if you need the reminder, and don't listen to people like April because she doesn't know what she's talking about.